Bismillah. So he says, I don't see much benefit in getting married as a man. Changed my mind. It's important to read what he says. I'll read it quickly. So he says, look, apart from the sunnah part, seems like having a woman in your life just brings more problems than anything. It's like you have to sacrifice your money, your time, and hard work for what? For most of them to be ungrateful, moody most of the time, constantly complaining, arguing, and somehow always thinking they're right. Seems more like a stressful time than a good time. It's like she's taking more from me than receiving. I have to deal with all the hard work and only to be loved when I provide and be good and be this and that while she can do bare minimum and get away with it. Of course, women are so important. Society should be protected, their mothers and all that, and should be taken care of. But apart from that, what is there for men to gain in marriage, he says. To me, it's just like the drawbacks are higher than the advantages. He says then in the end, maybe it's because I'm not in love anymore. I see it in this subjective way instead of the lovey-dovey way. So look, first and foremost, the Prophet ﷺ didn't just say that it's a sunnah. He said, "An-nikah min sunnati," that this nikah, marriage is from my sunnah, and anyone who goes against it is not from me. So it's a strong warning. It's not just like a sunnah, for example, where like, I'm going to pray the sunnah of dhuhr. This is a huge thing when the Prophet ﷺ said that whoever goes against it is not from me, or whoever goes against my sunnah. Specifically in this context, marriage. Now, see, brothers, it's not about love, though. This is the problem with the young men today. It's all about, for them, they want to be lovey-dovey. And they want to have this Hollywood-Bollywood marriage. And they want to do this, they want to do that. That's probably a cognitive distortion due to Walt Disney and Hollywood and TikTok. You need to understand, a real man is going to marry not just because he wants to feel in love. He wants to marry because he wants to fulfill his duty in front of Allah, in taking care of a woman, in having children, as the Prophet ﷺ said, he will take pride in our numbers on Day of Judgment, and in fulfilling his halal desires in a way with this woman. Yeah, it's very important. Most men don't really care so much about intimacy because they have other ways of satisfying themselves, such as the haram ways, PMO, and so on. And this is what's caused so much damage to many men. And it's going to go even worse due to the advancements in AI, robotics, that's going to provide humanoids, in a sense, mix of robots and humans, for sex, for intimacy. And more men are going to have the same question. What is there for men to gain in marriage? Now, the man has a point here that women are not all, some, very obnoxious today. And they have so many requirements and they have such a inflated sense of value. True. But a strong man, he's still going to put himself out there and get married and choose. The problem is he doesn't know how to choose. And amongst all these women, there are some, alhamdulillah, who are good. It's just that they don't know how to choose. So then they have this frustration. They believe all the women are obnoxious. All the women are just basically think they're right all the time and argue all the time and don't recognize their husbands and are not thankful and grateful and obedient, and they're not kind and they don't take care of themselves and don't listen. Yes, there's many of them, not all of them. Question is, how do you find that one that you need, the righteous one? That the Prophet ﷺ said, "Fadfar bidati din taribat yadak." Choose the one of religion. May your hands be rubbed in dust. The answer is the marriage vetting blueprint. The marriage vetting blueprint is a lifetime of work, pragmatic counseling, coaching for couples, premarital, after marriage, divorce, post-divorce, and backwards engineered for you to not make those mistakes, inshallah, by the will of Allah. So if you want a great, amazing resource to know how to choose that woman that's not that one over there that this guy describes, then hit up the marriage vetting blueprint. Description is in the bio and also in the links for this video. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.